Hi, you guys. Welcome back to Meaningful Motivations with Tracy Erickson. And of course, if you are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Tracy Erickson, and this is episode number 11 of my series, Notes from Heaven, where we receive insights about the spirit realm through channeled messages that my grandpa receives from my grandma through a medium. And in today's episode of Notes from Heaven, we're going to be talking about how you too can become open to receive signs from a loved one who has passed. So stay tuned. God and his creation works in mysterious ways. There are so many things in the world that are clearly just unexplainable and mysterious. And this particular subject is one of them. Because in this video, I'm going to be talking about a message that I received from my grandma in heaven through her channeled letters to my grandpa. Over the past couple of decades, I have been learning about my own intuition and strengthening my connection with God. And throughout my time in learning about intuition, I have come to realize that humans are a lot like radio broadcasting towers who can send and receive signals from other humans and animals, and even from the spirit realm. About 4 years ago, I created a video called Signs from the Other Side, where I kind of talk about how you can receive signs from loved ones who have passed. And within that video, all those years ago, I discussed that you can receive messages in a multitude of ways from loved ones who have passed on. And many times we receive those messages through coins, through music, through electronics, and also through animals and many, many other things. So in this video, I'm going to kind of help you guys understand how you too can tap into this receptivity where you too can receive messages from your loved ones on the other side. So in the most recent letter from my grandma in heaven, she states this: some people are like radios that can see and hear people who have passed. I would ask God to be open to signs from those who have passed. You might have dreams or visions that are the signs from loved ones. God in his creation works in very mysterious ways, so a sign could come in almost any way. And about 4 to 5 years ago, I posted another video about a visitation dream that I had had at one time, where my other grandma visited me in a dream, and that helped to place me on the current path that I am on. So a visitation dream from one of my grandmas was actually like a catalyst for soul growth and spiritual development for me. So dreams are another very strong way that your passed over loved ones can come in and give you direct communication. Because in your dream, it's a mind-to-mind communication rather than human-to-human communication. Basically, as something similar to a radio broadcasting tower, you simply have to turn your dial into the right channel in order to receive messages from a particular station, right? So similar to that, if you want to receive messages or signs and symbols from a loved one who has passed away, you simply must dial in to that particular frequency. And like my grandma stated in the most recent letter from heaven, all you really have to do is ask for these messages, and your loved ones who are always with you in spirit will respond, and they will send messages and signs to you based on your understanding. And so, one of the main ways that you know if you've received a sign from a loved one who has passed is how you feel when you see that sign. So in that video that I talked about earlier, where I discussed signs from the other side about 4 years ago, I shared with you guys a little story about how I was reading a book all about signs, and I asked my grandmas for a sign. And that is when all of a sudden a ton of birds went flying overhead. And I definitely felt like it was a sign at first, but the more my human mind kind of interfered in the feeling that I had, then the more doubt that I gave that sign. So I decided to ask again to confirm if that was a sign from my grandma's on the other side. And next thing you know, as I was walking in the door that I had just exited only moments before, there were 3 feathers right in front of the door that were not there before. So therefore, all I had to do was ask for confirmation that those birds were a sign, and I received the confirmation because I asked for it. As many of my regular viewers out there already know, the Bible is what I consider my textbook for enlightenment. So, of course, I decided to turn to the Bible for some wisdom regarding this phenomenon of asking for signs and receiving them. And so I was guided to look at Matthew chapter 7, starting at verse 7, the answer to prayers. Matthew chapter 7, verses 7 and 8 says this: "Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives, and the one who seeks finds, and to the one who knocks, the door will be opened." And of course, that wisdom does not only apply to receiving signs from your past loved ones. Anything you seek, you will find, and anything you ask for will be answered, and any door that you knock on will be open to you. So if you're looking for ways to love someone, you will find them. The same goes if you're looking for reasons or ways to hate someone, you'll find those too. But for the sake of this video, I'm speaking directly about how to receive signs from a loved one who has passed. And simply by asking God or even asking your loved one for that sign is similar to tuning your dial in to that frequency. And once you've done that, the sign and symbol can then be received by you because you've attuned yourself to that particular channel. Now, another thing that I want to point out is if you're asking for a very specific sign, like let's say that you are asking for a feather to be shown to you as a sign from your loved one, always remember that that feather can come in many forms. It can be an actual feather that is lying in your path. It can be a bird that has your favorite color of feathers. It can also show up even as a quote that you happen to see on social media about feathers. Or what if you see someone right away that is wearing a t-shirt that has an image of a feather? So once you have asked for a sign, if you ask for a specific sign, then you must be open to receive that sign in a multitude of ways. Because remember, God works in mysterious ways. And there are so many ways that these signs and symbols can be given to you. And Grandma's letter even specifically stated that God in his creation works in very mysterious ways, so a sign could come in almost any way. It doesn't only come in how you expect it to come. So if you are out there asking for signs, then you must open your heart and mind to expect the unexpected. Because if you're expecting a sign in a very specific way, then it's likely that you will be let down, because the Spirit is working through not only you, but through the whole world, and through other people, and through animals, and music that you hear, and the electronics you use. So the signs can definitely be received in a multitude of ways. So just keep your mind open and unrestricted. Well, that about wraps it up for this video. So if you like this video, be sure to click that like button and share this video with all your friends out there. And of course, if you're a viewer but not yet a subscriber, I'm inviting you now to click subscribe down below. And once you have subscribed, you can turn on the notifications bell if you would like to be notified each and every time I upload a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching and spending your time with me. I love you. And I'll see you next time. Bye.